Hello students. Today our topic of discussion is light emitting diode, LED. What is diode? A semiconductor device with two terminals typically allowing the flow of current in one direction. So what is a LED? A light emitting diode is a two-lead semiconductor light source. It is a PN junction diode which emits light when activated. When a suitable voltage is applied to the leads, electrons are able to recombine with electron holes within the device, releasing energy in the form of photons. Light emitting diode is a semiconductor device that emits visible light when an electric current passes through it. The light is not particularly bright, but in most LEDs, it is monochromatic, occurring at a single wavelength. LEDs convert electrical energy into light energy. They are frequently used as pilot lights in electronic appliances to indicate whether the circuit is closed or not. The most important part of a light-emitting diode is the semiconductor chip located in the center of the bulb as shown at the right in this figure. The chip has two regions separated by a junction. The P region is dominated by positive electric charges and the N region is dominated by negative electric charges. The junction acts as a barrier to the flow of electrons between P and the N regions. Only when sufficient voltage is applied to the semiconductor chip can the current flow and electrons cross the junction into the P region. Working of LED. A PN junction can convert absorbed light energy into a proportional electric current. The same process is reversed here. That is, the PN junction emits light when the electrical energy is applied to it. This phenomenon is generally called electroluminescence, which can be defined as the emission of light from under the influence of an electric field. The charge carriers recombine in a forward biased PN junction as the electrons cross from the N region and recombine with the holes existing in the P region. Free electrons are in the conduction band of energy levels, while holes are in the valence energy band. Thus, the energy level of the holes will be lesser than the energy levels of the electrons. Some portion of the energy must be dissipated in order to recombine the electrons and the holes. This energy is emitted in the form of heat and light. The electrons dissipate energy in the form of heat for silicon and germanium diodes, but in gallium arsenide, phosphide and gallium phosphide semiconductors, the electrons dissipate energy by emitting photons. If the semiconductor is translucent, the junction becomes the source of light as it is emitted, thus becoming a light-emitting diode. But when the junction is reversed biased, no light will be produced by the LED, and on the contrary, the device may also be damaged. In the diagram, you can see the inner workings of an LED showing circuit and band diagram. These are some examples of LED as diagram. Testing LEDs. Never connect an LED directly to a battery or power supply. It will be destroyed almost instantly because too much current will pass through and burn it out. LEDs must have a resistor in series to limit the current to a safe value. For quick testing purposes, a 1 kilo ohm resistor is suitable for most LEDs if your supply voltage is 12 volt or less. The connection is shown in the diagram. Applications of LED. LED can be used in the applications as mentioned as sensor applications, in mobile applications, as sign applications, in LED signals, in illuminations as indicators, as it is used in sensor applications, as medical instrumentation, in barcode readers, color and money sensors, encoders, optical switches, fiber optic communication. In mobile application, it is used in mobile phone, PDAs, digital cameras, laptops, general backlighting. In sign applications, full color video, monochrome message boards, traffic or VMS, transportation, passenger information. Signal applications. In traffic, rail, aviation, tower lights, runway lights, emergency or police vehicle lighting. LEDs offer enormous benefits over traditional incandescent lamps, including energy savings up to 85% less power than incandescent, reduction in maintenance cost, increased visibility in daylight, and adverse weather conditions. The use of LEDs in illumination is such as architectural lighting, signage, that is channel letters, machine vision, retail displays, emergency lighting, that is the exit signs, neon replacement, bulb replacements, flashlights, outdoor accent lighting, that is pathway marker lights, etc. Indication, it's used as for indication purpose in household appliances, VCR, DVD, stereo and other audio and video devices, toys or games, instrumentation, security equipment, switches. The advantages, its efficiency. LEDs emit more lumens per watt than incandescent light bulbs. The efficiency of LED lighting fixtures is not affected by shape and size, unlike fluorescent light bulbs or tubes. In color, LEDs can emit light of an intended color without using any color filters as traditional lighting methods need. This is more efficient and can lower initial costs. Size. LEDs can be very small, smaller than 2 mm square, and are easily attached to printed circuit boards. Warm-up time. LEDs light up very quickly. A typical red indicator LED will achieve full brightness in under a microsecond. LEDs used in communications devices can have even faster response times. Cycling. LEDs are ideal for users subject to frequent on-off cycling. Unlike incandescent and fluorescent lamps that fail faster when cycled often, or high-intensity discharge lamps that require a long time before restarting. Dimming. LEDs can very easily be dimmed either by pulse width modulation or lowering the forward current. This pulse width modulation is why LED lights, particularly headlights on cars, when viewed on camera or by some people, appear to be flashing or flickering. This is a type of stroboscopic effect. Cool light. In contrast to most light sources, LEDs radiate very little heat in the form of IR that can cause damage to sensitive objects or fabrics. Wasted energy is dispersed as heat to the base of the light. Slow failure. LEDs mostly fail by dimming over time, rather than abrupt failure of incandescent bulbs. That is, incandescent bulbs used to failure more. Lifetime. LEDs can have a relatively long useful life. One report estimates 35,000 to 50,000 hours of useful life, though time to complete failure may be longer. Fluorescent tubes typically are rated to at about 10,000 to 15,000 hours, relatively very low in relative to LED, depending partly on the conditions of use, and incandescent light bulbs at 1,000 to 2,000 hours. Several DOE demonstrations have shown that reduced maintenance costs from this extended lifetime rather than energy savings is the primary factor in determining the payback period of an LED product. Shock resistance. LEDs, being solid-state components, are difficult to damage with external shock, unlike fluorescent and incandescent bulbs, which are fragile. Focus. The solid package of LED can be designed to focus its light. Incandescent and fluorescent sources often require an external reflector to collect light and direct it in a usable manner. For larger LED packages, total internal reflection lenses are often used to the same effect. However, when large quantities of light are needed, many light sources are usually deployed which are difficult to focus or collimate towards the same target. Now let us discuss about the disadvantages of LED. Everything has its own advantage and disadvantages, so LEDs also. High initial price. LEDs are currently more expensive. Price per lumen is decided for LED on an initial capital cost basis than most conventional lighting technologies. As of March 2014, at least one manufacturer claims to have reached $1 per kilolumen. The additional expense partially stems from the relatively low lumen output and the drive circuitry and power supplies needed. Temperature dependence. LED performance largely depends on the ambient temperature of the operating environment or thermal management properties. Overdriving an LED in high ambient temperatures may result in overheating the LED package, eventually leading to device failure, and adequate heat sink is needed to maintain long life. This is especially important in automotive, medical, and military uses where devices must operate over a wide range of temperatures, which require low failure rates. Toshiba has produced LEDs with an operating temperature range of -40 to 100 degrees centigrade, which suits the LEDs for both indoor and outdoor use in applications such as lamps, ceiling lighting, street lights, and floodlights. Voltage sensitivity. LEDs must be supplied with a voltage above their threshold voltage and a current below their rating current. Current and lifetime change greatly with a small change in applied voltage, and thus they require a current regulated supply, usually just a series resistor for indicator LEDs. Color rendition. Most cool white LEDs have spectra that differ significantly from a black body radiator like the sun or an incandescent light. The spike at 460 nanometer and deep at 500 nanometer can cause the color of objects to be perceived differently under cool white LED illumination than sunlight or incandescent sources. Due to metamerism, red surfaces being rendered particularly poor by typical phosphor-based cool white LEDs. Area light source. Single LEDs do not approximate a point source of light giving a spherical light distribution, but rather a Lambertian distribution. So, LEDs are difficult to apply to users needing a spherical light field. However, different fields of light can be manipulated by the application of different optics or lenses. LEDs cannot provide divergence below a few degrees. In contrast, lasers can emit beams with divergences of 0.2 degrees or less. Electrical polarity. Unlike incandescent light bulbs, which illuminate regardless of the electrical polarity, LEDs will only light with correct electrical polarity. To automatically match source polarity to LED devices, rectifiers can be used. Blue hazard. There is a concern that blue LEDs and cool white LEDs are now capable of exceeding safe limits of the so-called blue light hazard as defined in the eye safety specifications, such as ANSI by IESNA RP 27-1205, recommended practice for photobiological safety for lamp and lamp systems. This is just an example. Blue pollution. Because cool white LEDs with high color temperature emit proportionally more blue light than conventional outdoor light sources, such as high pressure sodium vapor lamps, the strong wavelength dependence of Rayleigh scattering means that cool white LEDs can cause more light pollution than other light sources. The International Dark Sky Association discourages using white light sources with correlated color temperature above 3000 Kelvin. Efficiency droop. The efficiency of LEDs decreases as the electric current decreases. Heating also increases with higher currents, which compromises the lifetime of the LED. These effects put practical limits on the current through an LED in high power applications. Impact on insects. LEDs are such more attractive to insects than sodium vapor lights, so much so that there has been speculative concern about the possibility of disruption to food webs. Use in winter conditions. Since they do not give off much heat in comparison to traditional electrical lights, LED lights used for traffic control can have snow obscuring them, leading to accidents. These are the various types of LEDs that are in use, like flashing, bicolor, tricolor, RGB, filament, digital RGB, alphanumeric, decorative multicolor. So this is details about LEDs and their applications and disadvantages. If you have any queries related to this topic, you can WhatsApp or email me. Thank you for today's class.